A year ago, ETSU announced plans to enter the exciting world of esports competition. In that year, a new head coach was hired, a new esports arena has been renovated, and a 32-foot video wall display has been built. And even the team's jerseys were unveiled. And here to share with us more about this exciting new endeavor at ETSU is head coach Jeff Shell. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing great, doing great. As we enter this holiday season, you look back over this past year and it's been filled with a lot of excitement for your teams and for you as well.
Yeah, definitely. We announced the team right about a year ago, right when the fall semester for last year was wrapping up, and we started our tryout season right at the beginning of spring. So it's been a very exciting year. There's been a lot going on. Been working really hard with practice, building the team, found 22 elite athletes, both locally and from other parts of the country. And then so far, our first competition season this fall was for Overwatch. We placed top 16 in the country in NACE's Overwatch Fall Championship. So that's pretty exciting for us for a first year team to kind of come out and get to compete with some of the bigger names, kind of prove that what we're doing has been working so far.
Talk us through the whole process. You know, you're starting a program from the ground up, so to speak. That first tryouts, that was very important to get things going, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a very exciting tryout for us, and it was right before we started shutting down for COVID. So we really got to see lots of people who were really passionate about what they were doing, who had spent years kind of perfecting this skill, just like you would with any other traditional athletic game, come together, kind of compete, show what they've got, start building a network of friends, really start building the community around our team. And then, so we got to continue to see that develop as our remote tryouts took place throughout the rest of the spring semester.
Now, explain to folks that may not understand the whole esports concept. You have basically two teams within your main team, one of them playing Overwatch, one of them playing League of Legends, if I'm correct.
Yes. So we have 12 Overwatch players, which leads to a varsity and a junior varsity team, and 10 League of Legends players, which does the same. Overwatch competed in the fall through the main NACE season. League of Legends will be competing in the spring in Riot Games Collegiate League of Legends tournament. And then our Overwatch team will also be doing some off-season tournaments that are offered by some independent tournament organizers.
And talk to me, you mentioned it briefly, but talk to me about being able to coach and get this team together and do all the things you need to do as the pandemic was going on throughout the country.
Yeah, of course. So it was a very unique problem to tackle, but one that esports was really well developed, really well placed to be able to tackle. A lot of our communication was already digital. Our players were used to meeting up with people in an online environment to play and kind of interacting in that manner. So it was a really easy transition for our players and our students and our fans to kind of get to interact with each other, get to know each other, participate in the tryouts, practice, play games together, because this is what they were already doing before the pandemic had happened. So we had a little bit of a leg up on some other people because this is what we were already doing.
And you say League of Legends is going to participate in the spring, and you actually have a third sport maybe coming on soon, a third team.
Yeah, for that, we'll be announcing that right at the beginning of the spring semester. So here in about a month, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. We're very excited to announce that, very excited to see what that means for our next year of competition.
And for you as coach, talk to me about your day-to-day responsibilities for this team. What do you do on a day-to-day basis with your team?
Yeah, of course. So a lot of the things that I'm doing with the team is I'm helping them understand the strategical aspects of the game. There's a lot of math, there's a lot of statistics, there's a lot of numbers involved behind why they're doing what they're doing. And so I'm there to help them kind of understand those numbers, understand the numbers of the teams that we're playing against, and help them kind of develop their core fundamental skills, things such as mouse control, accuracy with hitting their shots, things like that, as well as just being a mentor for them. One thing I've always been very passionate about is that if this had existed when I was a freshman at ETSU, I would have loved this. This would have kept
Right.
me so engaged with school. This would have kept me engaged with the ETSU community. So a lot of what I do as well is helping them stay engaged with the school, helping them stay engaged with their grades. We're starting to get GPAs back for the semester. We're finding out our students are doing really well in their grades compared to last year, having the structure of the team. Our Overwatch team captain got a 4.0 for the semester, so that's very exciting for us to kind of see how esports has helped her schooling as well as personally with her gameplay.
All right. Coach Jeff Shell, we could sit and talk about this all day, but we're kind of out of time. Thank you so much. And as always, go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
All right. Coach Jeff Shell with the ETSU Esports program doing great things there on the campus in Johnson City.